Hello, can you hear me now?
Hey Kior, how you doing?
Thanks. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. Back home from Europe.
Oh, so where have you been? In Prague?
I've been to Prague. We
Uh,
started in Amsterdam and we drove till Prague and back.
yeah, it's great. Um,
This is Bruno. Do you hear me? Yeah, okay.
we can hear you, Bruno, but it's kinda very deep in some hole. Maybe you can get close to microphone.
Is it any better?
It's pretty the same. So, Glenn is here. Is Gregory going to join? Or no? What's
I
that?
have no clue.
He on vacation or trip? No?
What's been going on in the last couple of weeks?
I missed the latest meeting, but I was working on tutorial deployment test. So we've set up
Did you say performance?
a deployment. It's
Oh, deployment.
yeah. So we set up a server, Jenkins server on SUSE side, which is available uh, for community to see the results of this test. And you can schedule a test now from the PR on Tutorgy. And it's basically tries to deploy Tutorgy with Ceph Ansible to OpenStack and run some basic tests like um, smoke test. One of the smokes from the smoke suite for CentOS 7 or not all, like very basic test to check the functionality still working or something. Yeah, and I registered several bugs in the tracker regarding the technology. Sometimes it's the jobs, those extra jobs which are scheduled for, I don't remember. Like if you schedule a single job, it will add two uh, jobs. one on in the beginning and the one on the end. Sometimes
I
they
think
are failing.
I think this is as expected.
Yes, that's expected by it's sometimes Doji is failing on those steps. On the first one, it's failing to check out Ceph repo
Hmm.
master branch, and it's failing, and it remains in hanging state. And the last job, I believe it's for notification or mailing list. So
Yeah, I think it's for
it's
mail.
yeah, and it's failing uh, at the when it's tried to be deleted because um, it's I think it's some kind of asynchronous issues. The when it's scheduled, I mean when the pedals starts uh, accepting this request. So pedals is running in several threads, and it's the request of creating a job in the pedals is already issued, but it's not applied yet. And then the next time it's trying to if the email is not set up and it's trying to delete itself very quickly. So it's trying to delete itself before it's registered in the database, and it's failed. And in another thread, the pedals creates this job, and it remains. So the overall run remains scanning, not finished, because this last job is still in queue.
Interesting. Sounds like important, good founds.
So yeah, I saw it previously, but I just registered the issue in the tracker. So no,
Do
I
we have
don't
any
know.
issues today?
I also started to review the PRs in Tudology. So seems like there are a lot of outdated PRs, and I just uh, trying to clean up all this stuff. If they are not required, then we need to maybe close them.
So you actually planning to work on like making some fixes or changes in pathology?
Yes, of course. And my one of my nearest plan is to port Tudology code to Python 3. So there is PR. One of them is the PR, but there are too many changes, and probably it's more reasonable
So you want to
to
fork Python 3 and then what?
uh, what you mean fork?
Did you say fork?
Port.
Oh, I see. Okay, because it sounded to me fork, and I
Yeah.
thought, okay.
So yeah, and I'm going to split this PR to several ones and push them. I mean, merge them one by one because in order to test it. So now we have a deployment test which will theoretically allow us to test it better. At least it will be able to test if Python 2 is still working with those changes. And after we do most of them, we can try and switch to Python 3.
Okay.
But I don't know. Well, I need some um, Zach help in sense of reviewing code. and I don't know, can also help with this because I'm not just res responsible for just it's I can just review my code myself.
Well, so you need you need somebody to review your code. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that, like, we can get people. So if you need some help with that, I don't know, you can somehow, like let us know. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, I can't speak for like other people, but I'm pretty sure that Josh wouldn't mind to review tautology PRs. My concern is that if you do like drastic, changes in tautology, we still have this issue that we use only tautology from master, right? So you're pushing back to master.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we test it?
So as I said, we have a deployment test which is actually tries to deploy, and it's more deployment like it has a separate it's trying to run a job, and it's elicits its test all Titan issues. But anyway, we need to have some intervals between those patches. So they're supposed to be not destructing anything, since it's just porting stuff. Yeah. And we need to figure out which of the suites or test will allow us to test to have a best coverage for testing those pairs.
Okay. So typically what we also do, like say if you have some changes in tautology and you have a PR, so we can schedule in Sepia some major suites using that particular tautology PR.
Yeah, but
And
the
actually,
problem is that uh, this even this approach will not give us a full coverage because it doesn't test the upgrade test of the tautology itself. For example, right now I have a PR for switching from beanstalk um, beanstalk D package of Python 2 to beanstalk D3, which is uh, can be used for both Python 3 and Python 2. But this is conflicting um, because because it has the same naming. So, and the upgrade test doesn't delete the previous, version of the package, because the package has the same, it has not the same name. So if it would be the same name, it would be just uninstall the previous version and install the new. So when this patch applied on the main system, it's administration intrusion required to go to virtual environment of the Python, install the previous version, and install the new one. So it's just an example how which kind of issues we'll probably have. So I don't know how you guys are using, but of course when you are using work, also for worker, I don't know, worker is creating a new sandbox or just virtual environment, or it's just trying to work in a single directory when you request a branch sample for Tutorial Suite. So this deploy task, it's just getting the on the anything like runner, worker, and everything. So the changes are isolated, and it's similar like you are installing technology from the scratch.
So do you have like small suite for that?
No, it's using the Terraform to allocate the VMs in OpenStack, and it's just applying the Ceph CM Ansible stuff. It's not the suite. It doesn't run on the Tutorial control. It's run
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
in Jenkins. In Jenkins,
Hmm.
probably for the future, I don't know. It's maybe it's worth to implement a new tool in Tutorial, like Tutorial deploy, which will allow to deploy Tutorial uh, to OpenStack or any local machine, so you can just test on your. So one of my next thing wish list in my wish list is to implement a Docker stuff, Docker image for Tutorial. So where everything will be running like runner, worker, puddles, WinSD, etc. Everything except a name server. So name server can be used terminal. So I hope I will get Zach for reviewing this, but I don't know who else.
Review?
For review and such kind of decision, like do we need
Pretty
this
sure
tool?
that Zach, Greg, and Josh would be great.
Yeah, and I don't know. Right now we are running this in our OVH instance. Not sure if community is interested to run something similar in the upstream OVH account under the Jenkins.com.
I don't actually have a current status on OVH account. I know that I moved practically everything off it. So, I mean, we can ask somebody about it if you need.
Mm.
So we have, I don't have any issues. I have like one question, and then maybe somebody else has any issues. I'm back from vacation, and so I'm back testing a bunch of PRs. Any clues? What's people expecting in terms of what stable releases? So we have three right now: Luminous, Mimic, and Nautilus. Nautilus I released before my vacation, and then I know that we pushed 2 more points on top of it to fix some, I think, Ceph disk problems. Now, Luminous probably will have 1 more release before the end of life, and Mimic. Any clues of priorities? Okay.
I have no idea. So, by the way, we had, I don't know, we had a new scheduling doodle created for this meeting. Have you seen it?
New schedule?
Yeah, because some of the key engineers who is working constantly, for example, Nathan is not able to participate in this time like we do right now.
Oh, you mean new
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, new time.
So what is it?
It's the doodle is in the. I will post it. So Sebastian created it, and the voting is still happening. I posted the doodle to the CPR.
Is it what right now, about 7 o'clock in Europe?
It's 5 p.m. Uh, Wednesday.
So what would work for Nathan, earlier or later?
I don't know if he is able to participate on Wednesday at all. Seems like he
I think he
has.
wanted earlier.
Yeah, he said.
I think he has something on Wednesday from 4 to 5, something like that. Or
Yeah, he has overlaps with something very important. And
where are you, Yuri?
I'm in US Pacific zone, so it's 8:22 a.m. for me.
what?
So I
Ah,
can
okay.
do. We can move it like like earlier or later, a little bit same day.
So it seems like um, what about Tuesday, Thursday? Yeah, does it work for you?
I don't know. I think we need to get uh, Greg as well because I mean he is pretty much typically goes for those meetings. And then I'm not sure who's actually the owner. Do you know?
I believe Greg is on.
So Tuesday and Thursday, like same time, works for me, no problem. And I'll move stuff around if I need to.
It looks like it's okay for most of people for Tuesday, but it's pretty limited. Not so much people are option for it.
Okay. I
Just
haven't met.
give an input to this tool. Just a reminder.
We have two people that I haven't met, Bruno and Blaine, I believe. Are you guys there?
Yes, so I just joined SUSE in May, so I'm in the team of storage CI and storage. I don't
So
know.
I assume you're also somewhere in Europe?
Yes, I'm in France.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm in west south of France, in Brittany.
Good to meet
So
you. I just flew back from Europe.
yes, nice to meet you too. And I'm on the same time zone as Germany anyway. So for me,
Yeah.
when it works for Germany, it works for me. Well, it's my first time joining this meeting, but I don't have much to say yet. I just wanted to see how it works. So, do you have a few minutes to explain how it works overall? What is it supposed to be discussed here exactly?
Okay. Welcome.
Okay. So we have had another scheduling stuff for Rook CI, right? Have we decided when this meeting happened?
Which one?
Rook CI, like, I don't know, Blaine, do you have any updates?
Or when a meeting is happening?
Yeah, uh, next next Tuesday or what?
Let me look at my calendar and see.
So it's related to the testing.
Next one is October 8th, 4 to 3 UTC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I just don't have that on my calendar.
That's what Sebastian Wagner suggested after the doodle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, so Yuri, do you know if why Vasu is not joining anymore?
I don't actually know. Why are you asking? Do you need him?
Yeah,
Or in
because
gen-
there are several interesting PRs in the tutorial, like Uruk, one of them related to Uruk, another one related to Kubernetes. So is it something that like proof of concept or something that you guys are using for deploying the how is it called? Um, it's called OpenShift. Yeah.
Do you have like list?
Um,
I can pin him.
yeah, I can compose a list. I was just,
Yeah.
I just all the list in the pull request tab of the repo. So just
And he
was
was
asking.
somehow involved in that?
Yeah, like there's some pairs of his ownership. I was
Okay.
asking if there is something that we can do with this, or just we can close it to keep it brief.
Okay.
I don't know. Shailesh is also in Brenner, or
I'm completely disconnected from that, even though I'm technically part of like one of those teams. But they kind of like, they doing lots of stuff. But I'm pretty sure that they would be interested. Anyhow, do we have any other issues?
no.
No? Okay, guys. Nice talking to you. I'll see you. So what will happen to the timing? Will you send email or something?
I'm expecting that that's eventually the voting will be finished and someone should like send an email new time.
Okay.
Or changing this calendar stuff. Maybe maybe Greg will do this because he was like
I can also poke Greg. The question is, so have you decided on what time we want?
I'm afraid not, because it's not enough people who have voted for new time. So
Okay.
we need to wait until the rest of the guys who is usually participating in.
Okay, let's see what happens next week. Maybe Greg will show up and we can talk about it.
Yeah, like yeah.
Okie dokie. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.